Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is a warrior woman of Masairad. I've come to the other shamba. We have come to demolish the apiary, the one the honey badger spoiled. Now, ebugoja kidogo. Now what we are doing, first we have cleaned up all these beehives. The honey badger messed up with, they are all clean. Now we want to put it in the bush, in the forest, so that we can trap bees. So come along with me, my people. You see how we are going to do it. Let's go. It is very dry, as I've been telling you. It is not very easy work. Beekeeping, you need to have heart. So if you don't do like that, we won't trap the bees during the rainy season. Now we want to spread them in this shamba, so that when it rains, because bees normally move. Add more, we make them 10 there. They normally move and get into the beehives during the rainy season. And now, since we have been told Super El Nino is almost, we want to get ready. So we are getting ready both to plant and to trap bees. So you can see all these are 25 beehives. They were all spoiled. We have done the repair. I think if you've seen in my previous videos, you have seen how they were spoiled. That honey badger does a lot of mess. It is not human friendly. You know, its work is to eat just the honey. So we want to spread them all. Yeah, now we take them up. Carry tutu, we go up. Now we want to spread them in the bush. We have to keep them in a safe place. As you can see, the place is still very dry. Terribly dry. Look at the grass. It can even poke somebody. Carry, we go. Beba biribiri. I'm telling him to carry tutu, we go up. We have to keep them somewhere where it is not too hot. Because again, when it is very hot, the bees cannot get in. When it is too cold, again, they don't like. So we have to get a proper place for them. So we have to go, come along with me. Don't worry. This is life in Masairad. Life in Masairad is not very easy, but I always tell you it is the best. Look how bushy it is. Check, my people, very dry. And there is a shortage of water. I think I would have shown you where people are getting water. In my next video, I'll show you. So we have to go check. We see where we are going to place them. Right ahead, those are my sheep and goats. They are with the herdsman. So that is what we are going to do. I think inside here, the weather is good. Weka moja hapo. Isovi weka moja hapa. Hapa weka kuja uhang moja. We have to get ready for the rains. Again, when it is rainy, we cannot be able to bring them. It becomes very difficult. Weka moja hapa. Tuhang hapale. Weka, fuga kwanza. Weka chini. Tufuge. Kuweka na kufuga. Hapa ndani, ingia ndani. Ufugirie hapo. Na hii mdomo iangalie huku. Hii mdomo pereka, iface hivi. Hii haina formula. I'm telling him it is so simple. It doesn't have a formula. You just go with it, hang it, and then the door, the entrance, to make it face this way so that the bees can get in. Unahangia kwa kijiti strong. I'm telling him to hang it on a strong thing. Just to hang and iweke iface side. Kesovi? Iangalie huku, ndio nyuki iweze kuingia. Angalia hiyo shimo, iangalie huku. Yes. That is the entrance for the bees. To make it face this side. It is that easy. Just hanging, and then we wait for the bees. When they are moving, ivute yeda juu. Yeda juu. When they are moving, they get a place to get in. It is that easy. Hivo. Fuga kabisa isikaanguke. I'm telling him to pull it up so that it doesn't go down. And then to tie properly so that when bees get in, it doesn't get inside. It doesn't fall. Ufuge sasa ona. You have to be strong. Iskume juu. Shikia hapo. It is so easy to do it. Vuta, shikia hapo ufuge mara kadhaa iende round. I'm telling him to tie it round so that it cannot even go down. Rudia mara nyingi, ibakie kidogo ya kuunganisha ya kufuga. Mara nyingi. Ukifuga hivyo mara nyingi it cannot. I'm telling him to tie properly. Because even when the honey batcher comes, it will still make it fall, checking whether there is honey. Na hata umewachilia imerudi chini. Sini mimi naona, I'm telling him, you know, he doesn't understand. I'm showing him how to do it, he doesn't want to know. And it's just a matter of tying, just pulling it up. As simple as that. It is not difficult. And then when the entrance is facing this side, we can also see whether there are bees. Fuga hii ingine hapa. And then again these trees, this one is called namuriak in Kimasai. It produces very nice flowers. So this one attracts the bees also. Look at this bush. Enda ulete zingine bili. Mudomo iangalie upande hii. So that is how we do it. We hang them like that. Not direct to the sun. We cannot do it direct to the sun because here the sun is too much. Look people, it is so dry. Very, very dry. Look at my neighbors over there, over the hills. Check. There is nothing. Nothing. Look my people. It is very dry. So we are going to hang all of them like that. There are 25 of them. Ugeipidua kidogo iangalie hivi. Oh. Okay. Oh, sawa. So I want all of them to face this side so that it will be easier for the bees to get in. So let me check where we are going to hang more. It is not very easy work. So if you see people doing this beekeeping, all agriculture, it is not very easy. Like this one now, I've used a lot of money to do the repair, to do all this work, carry them, go back with them. Then I have to demolish the apiary. Then we have to build it again. But God is with us. I don't give up easily. So my people are just carrying, bringing, we check where we are going to hang them. We have to hang them in a line so that we can know where we have put them. I think even here we can have several. See, we can put here and there. We don't want to take them far. Because you know these bushes are very good. They have very, very sweet smelling flowers. The bees love them, and even honey from these bushes is also very sweet and very nice. Because here we normally have natural honey. We have different types of trees, herbs, name them all. And that is why honey from Kajiado is normally the best. See how the sun is. I'm telling you, my people, it is too hot. Too hot. But it doesn't matter, we'll do it. We'll do it. We don't give up easily. Now what we are doing, we are hanging them to trap the bees. And then we pray that God will perform a miracle for us so that we can also get the bees. And then after that, that is when we put them into the apiary. Pereka huko, uhang huko. This man is very tired. I think he needs a rest. Working here in this area, semi-arid area, you have to have a heart. Mzee, umechoka? Naona roho vile inapiga. I can see him, he's so tired. I can see him panting. The heart is really beating. Basi eda ulete, yeye aendelee kuhang. Eda ulete. Eda ulete. Na haiwezi enda juu kidogo. Igie kwa hii miti inaenda close hapo ndio iende juu kidogo. Hapo kwa hiyo imeenda close. I'm telling him to put it a bit higher up because even here the honey batches are just too many. If we don't tie properly, they will still do the same mess. But this time, we are doing it trusting in God. God won't let us down. Through hard work, you know when you do hard work, even God rewards you. So we are praying that this is the last time we are doing this type of work. We won't repeat it again. Even that Mbebacha belongs to God, and God can direct it elsewhere. So we pray and hope for the best. So we are getting ready because the rains are almost. So when the bees are coming to survey where they are going to enter, you know, we have to hang them early enough so that when the bees are surveying, they can come and survey and know when shifting, they know where they will get in. Because bees are very, very interesting. I think God created animals and insects and everything, each with its own wisdom. They survey first, you find not more than 4. They do the surveying, and then after that they get the whole swarm, and then they bring them direct. Even if you have pressed one that time, they cannot get in. They know where they are going. So it's normally like that. So now we do it, praying that God will hear our prayers. So this is how the place is. You can see, very dry. But it doesn't matter. We have a lot of grass here. We have a lot of animal feed for the cows, for the sheep, and for the goats. I think we are not badly off. Hata hapa naona ingine inaweza ingia. Saidio, hata ikiingia saidio. So we don't want to take them very far because these days most people have known about bees. Even beehives can be stolen. So we don't want to take them very far from where the homestead is. So that is where we are putting them like this. Because once it starts raining, the bees are normally too many. So all they need is a place where they can get in. So that is what we are doing. You can see the bush we are using. It is called lamulak, something like that in Kimasai. I think a Masai watching the video can correct me. But my late husband used to tell me it is something like that. Very good for the bees. And even these small fruits they produce, they are edible. Very nutritious. You see, these ones I'm holding. They are almost flowering, you can see. All these, when they flower, they are very good for the bees. So what we do, I understand, I even when my late husband was alive, he used to make wine with the fruits. I understand the wine is very good. Jaribu ikae straight. You know it has to be straight because when the bees come, it can easily fall. It has to be straight. Straight like the way you can place it on the ground. So that is how it is. Even here we had trapped bees with this one. That is why you can see their bottles. These bottles, we use them for water. You know, you have to put them, check their bottles. We have to put water because bees need water. If you leave that like that without water, they travel very far. And that one becomes very difficult for them to make honey because they also get tired. So we have to make work easier for them. That is why we've hung bottles all over, and then we'll be putting water for them. So when you put water, you even attract them. So beekeeping is not very easy as people think. You know, most people think you just hang the beehives and then you get the honey. It is very difficult because one thing, we have so many predators. Like the beehives, you have even to clean them. Like now we have even cleaned them. Ingine inaweza kuja upande hii hapa. So I'm showing him where to bring more, because I don't want them to be scattered all over. After we trap bees, they stay like for a month, and then that is the time we come and remove them, remove the beehives. Then we take them to the apiary. Then from there, that is when we press the so-called super. Super is where we harvest the honey. When they are like this, you cannot harvest the honey. The honey they are going to make, because when they come to these beehives, what happens? The queen produces eggs, and then they get the young ones. That is where they get the workers, they get the soldiers, they group themselves, they get the drone, and then after that, they try to multiply, because the bigger the colony, the faster they make honey in the super. So that is what normally happens. So what they do, if the queen is lazy, you can believe it or not, the soldiers kill the queen, and then they choose another queen from the bees. Then they feed it properly, they make it to grow strong, and then that is the one that will produce eggs again after that. So you can imagine, it's not an easy task. So if you see honey, respect the people who do this work. It is not very easy. You see, first we had to tie them like this, like the way you tie a present box. A box with a present. You see the way we've tied? That is what we were doing. So that hanging would be easy. So when we bring them, we just come and hang them. Even here we can hang others. Leta upande hii. Kuja nazo juu. I'm telling that mzee to bring some up here. We go moving slowly. We hang them so that we can go and demolish that apiary. It needs a lot of repair. Instead of repairing it, I think the best way is just to build another one. Because now I've known about this honey batcher, I don't think from now onwards, it won't give me problems. It won't get access to the place easily. I've known how to do it. So what we want now is just to trap the bees. So this is what we are doing, hanging them all around. You see the type of trees we have. So they've started producing the flowers. And then after that, the rains will come. If you see like this, the rains are almost. So what we'll do, you see it is even very windy. The rains are almost. So that is why we are preparing. You know, even if you are doing the shaba work, you have to prepare, clear the rod, dig, get manure ready, all sorts of things. That is why even now, this work we have to do it like that. We have to do all this. So this is what the preparations we are doing. Then after that, we build an apiary. We have to build an apiary. My people, the place is so dry. Just enjoy. I have a look at this place. But when it rains after 1 week, I'll come and take a photo. I'll come and take a video. You see how the place is. Zileta juu. Tusoge juu. Weka pale. I'm telling you, it's not easy. You know, the road is not flat. So they are walking uphill. Pereka pale. Oh my goodness. You have to have heart to work here. But the good thing is we don't do it every day. It is once in a blue moon. Like now we are doing it because the honey batcher messed up with the apiary. Otherwise this work would not be there. So you see where we are hiding them. We are hiding them inside. Ama urudie. Ziwache hapa urudie. We have to hide them right inside because the bees they also don't like an open place. It is not easy work, as you can see, but there is no easy work in this world. If you decide to do something, do it. if there are many things that are drawing you back, don't give up. So like me, I'm not giving up. I'm ready to have a minimum of 300 beehives. So I'm not even, this is not even very difficult for me. So it's not easy because, as you can see, there are a lot of shrubs here. And again, remember, there are snakes here. There are wild animals. But I don't give up. I don't give up. So let him put that one inside there. I won't go there because here, as you can see, we had put these barbed wire. This is where the shamba reaches. Can I make it? I think I need to see this shamba because this is part of my shamba. This is part of it. I don't know what we are going to do. Part of the shamba. You can see the barbed wire. This is a lot of work to do. We have a lot of work to do, but God is in control. We'll manage. So my people, for now, let us continue doing this work. Join me up later as we continue working. Bye-bye. Bye-bye for now. Yeah, let's continue doing the work. Welcome back to my video. It is late in the afternoon. I'm going to visit my father-in-law and I want to take a shortcut. I've left my car behind. We are demolishing the apiary. I've left my people demolishing it. Now I'm walking, going to my in-law's place. It is quite a distance. It is very sunny, very hot, as you can see. Now my people walk along with me. You see where we are passing, right in the bush. Check the way it is dry. Look, my people. We are going to take a shortcut. I don't know whether it is a shortcut or a wrong cut, but bear with me. It is very dry, full of thorns, full of bushes, full of trees. This is a natural habitat. We don't cut trees here. My father-in-law does not entertain that. If we want him to get annoyed, cut his trees. So what we do, we just prune a bit if we need the trees. And then after that, we leave everything. Check, it's very bushy. Not like the other parts of this area. You know, if you leave people to cut trees and burn charcoal, the land will be bare and nothing can grow. So this is some of the places where we graze our cows. There is something to be eaten, especially for the sheep and goats. There is a lot to be eaten. So I'm taking a walk. I don't know whether I'm following the right route. Walk along with me. You see whether I'll manage to trace the place where I can easily pass, get easy access to my father-in-law's place. Behind me, behind my back, you can see I'm carrying a basket here. I've carried the beans. He wanted some beans. I want to take to him some beans. He loves beans. And since I had harvested a lot, I want to share with him. Now where do I pass? Is this the right way? What? Let me continue walking. I hope I'll get the way. You know, here there is no proper way. You just have to pass in between the bushes, hoping that you'll not go very far, getting lost. So I think I take this route. It is quite a long distance, but I think I'll make it. I've been walking. I like walking. The only problem, in between you might find snakes, you might find civil cats, and then in the bush right on top of the trees you might find some cheetahs. Let's hope I'm following the right track. Walk around with me. I'm already tired. It is not very easy to walk through this, especially when you are carrying something, and I'm not used to carrying. But I want to take to him at least something, because he really wanted. What? Will I manage to pass here? Will I manage, or will I... Where will I pass? I can hear some goats. Somebody has some goats somewhere. Maybe they are for my father-in-law or for my brother-in-law. I don't know. I can hear the bell. What? Check where I'm passing. Oh, I'm stuck. This is where I'm passing. It's not very easy. It's not very easy. Look, anthills are very common here. That's an anthill. A very old one. It is very huge. Walk around with me. Check. That's why I'm saying this place is lovely for bees. Bees have get a lot to eat. You see all these shrubs. When they flower, they produce very nice flowers with a lot of pollen. The bees get a lot to feed on. Am I on the right route? Am I following the right route? I wonder. Let me follow this route. I hope I'm not going backwards. I hope I'm on the right track. Here I have to bed down. That branch would have hit my head. I can't even see the goats. I've heard the bell, but I can't see them. It's long since I passed here. What? Where do I pass? Where do I pass? I think, am I lost? Or where am I going to? Am I going up the hill? Or am I going down the hill? What? Where am I going? Which route do I follow? Which route do I follow? Which one do I follow? I'm lost. I think I should go up a bit. I should go up a bit. I hope I won't meet some wild animals. I won't meet some wild animals. Even climbing on this anthill is not very easy. I need to take a rest. Where do I pass? Where do I pass? Should I get seated? I sit down a bit. Where am I passing, surely? Where am I passing? Hey, how do I get the route? How do I get the route? See, people, I'm in the middle of nowhere. Are you seeing my people? I'm in the middle of nowhere, walking around. I hope I'll get the road. These ones, I hope they don't tear my clothes. Where do I pass now? Can I get the road? There was a man-made road here. These things are going to mess me up. This one is called, I think it's the one called Jakidogo. It holds somebody and you cannot even move. Jakidogo meaning, wait a bit, it's even holding the camera. What? How do I go? The ground is totally bare. No grass. But the good thing, the sheep and the goats don't lack any food. Because the sheep like these trees. They eat from up. The goats, the sheep eat from the leaves that have fallen, the ones that have dropped. Hey, am I on the right track? I cannot even hear the goats anymore. Where is the road now? Should I take this path? Let me try. It is very tiresome. I hope it will not take me to the far end of the hill. I hope I'll get somewhere near my in-laws' homestead. Sounds are common here. Look. Ooh, my head. Here you have to go bedding. Walking straight is not very common here. You have to go bedding because of the way the place is. Hey, I'm so tired. I'm still walking. It's far, like 3 kilometers from my shamba, from my home. Our shamba is a farm. Now here there are many routes. Do I go down or do I go up? Which route do I follow now? Which one do I follow? Let's see. I can't see anybody. I can't see anybody. Look, my people. Look. Just in the bush all alone. Just in the bush. Where do I follow now? Where do I follow? No idea. No idea. Now where is this? Oh, I've really gone up. I can see. I have spotted my brother's in-law's shamba. Oh, I had really gone up. Look at the far end, there are bananas. Oh yeah. So I was going up the hill. So I'd better pass here, go down, and then go straight. Yeah, now I get the direction. Hey, I had really walked far. If I have passed his shamba, it means I was really far. So I'd have used the route down. Now where do I pass? Now I think if I go there, I can start from his shamba from downwards. From downwards, I think I can track the route. Check the bananas. That shamba belongs to my brother-in-law. He has planted bananas. He has a lot of napier for the cows, as you can see. But now here to get the direction, it is not very easy. Not very easy, but I'll have to force myself and get the way. I'll have to get the way. I'm not worried. But it's like I'm going backwards. It's like I'm going backwards. What? Am I really on the right track? So where did I pass now? Now if I pass here, will I get the route? No. It is too dense there. Look. Very dense. It is too dense. What? The beans are heavy. They are too heavy. Very heavy, in fact. Now I've passed right inside the bush. Check. How do I get the route to my in-laws? I had really gone up. I was going up the hill. I would have gone very far. And you know the problem with this area, there are no people. All this shamba belongs to my father-in-law. So now, to get people even to ask the way, you cannot get anybody. So now it's like I'm going backwards. But I have to go backwards, try to get the route. Because there is a road we had used one time. When we were burying my husband. They had cleared a good road. I hope this is the one. So it is the route I would have used. But I thought I was going to the main road. Is it the one really? But this is a good one. I think I can follow this one. I see whether I can connect properly. What? Yeah, I think this is better. It looks like many people use it, so I cannot get lost. And again, I'm down my brother-in-law's shamba. So from there, I can trace the homestead. You see, the problem, it has become very bushy all over. So you cannot see anything. So even getting the route is a problem. It is wrong since I walked. I don't like walking, especially when I'm alone. Yeah, I can see the bananas. Now I'm on the right track. Now the road is almost gone. The bushes have grown. Actually, this is where the road was. But look, my people, it's just a path. Just somewhere where somebody can pass on foot. Somewhere where somebody can just walk. You can see the napier. Napier grass, bananas, bushes all over. I hope there are no wild animals or snakes. That is what I don't like meeting. But the good thing, it is too dry that I can even spot an animal from far. But I don't fear animals. For animals, I don't really fear. I'm tired. Do I rest? But time is against me. I can see the homestead now. What? Yeah, I can see some goats there. The sun is too much. They're under the tree, I think. They felt the sun also. You know, the goats fear the sun. The goats really fear the sunshine. Now I am not lost. I'm on the right track. Let me keep walking. I'm almost. But it is far. It's a long distance, like 3 kilometers. Walking and getting lost in the bush. You see the way we fence? We fence with the bushes. The Maasais call them masaju. Masaju, that's the type of fencing we do here. Because if you fence with the chain link, they normally steal. Even cows are in the shamba, they are eating the napier. They steal the chain link, they steal the barbed wire. Like at my place, I didn't know. I fenced with them, and then they were stolen. So even me, I've adapted to this traditional way of fencing. So I fence with the masajus. It's not very easy because you have to get the ones with the thorns. My back is tired. I think I should follow this route, go up, then go towards the gate, where the gate is. Yes, I'm going up. Yeah, this is the road that was made during my late husband's burial. Yeah, but, well, I'm so thirsty, but I have some water. It's not a short distance, and the sun is too much. It is very hot in fact. This is a road, a temporary one. You know, here the soil has a lot of marram. And even sand. When it rains, sand froze. My people, I wish I can sit down a bit. I drink some water, but there is no time. There is no time at all. I need to keep walking. Look, all that belongs to my father-in-law. All this. It's quite a big piece of rad. You know, with the Maasais, they have very large, very huge rad for grazing. Yeah, I'm almost to the homestead now. Now, I'm not lost. I'm at the right track. Let me keep on walking. The sun is not fair to me. The sun is not doing me justice. The sun is not doing me justice. Look, it is too much. I'm sweating. It is not doing any justice to me. It is too hot. Too hot. I hope there is somebody. Because after walking like that, I just need to drop the beans and then I go back so that I can walk slowly. Here you cannot run. You just walk slowly. Pole. This is manure. That is how we do it. Cow dung. When it rains, and then it is removed when it is watery. It is poured like that, so that when it comes to planting, you plant with it. That is why here, most of the things crops are organic. Organically grown. Yeah, that is my father-in-law's house. I can't see anybody, but nobody can stay outside with this sun. What? I'm tired, my people. I can see all the gates are closed, but there is normally somebody there. The homestead is not left like alone with nobody. There is always somebody. So what I'll do, I'm not going to use the gate. Maybe that gate is closed. I check whether the small gate is opened over there. I pass through there. Then I go and check whoever is there. It's not very easy. You can see my father-in-law's car. There it is. Hey, the dogs are so many. Look. Now they're barking at me. Look. I feel like laughing at them. I feel like laughing at them. Yeah, I don't fear dogs. I should get something like a stick. Let me get this one. It can be of help when they decide to attack me. That's the place for and here I think the gate is locked. Look, I've spotted somebody. I've spotted somebody. Let me close the gate. You come. I show you. Come, I show you. Come, I show you. Come, I show you how I deal with the dogs. I've seen they are really barking. I've seen my sister-in-law. She has gone back to the house. Wabie waskanikule. I'm telling her to tell the dogs not to eat me. So I'm there. Now I'm at the homestead. Welcome back to my video. I've now left my father-in-law's compound. Now I'm going back to my shamba. I'm going to use the shortcut. I hope this time I won't mess. This is the way. I'm not going to use the road. I have to use a shortcut. So I'm going to walk. I hope I won't get lost in the bush. I'm going to walk slowly. I'm not in a hurry. At least the sun has gone down. Walk along with me. You can see how dry it has become. It has become quite dry. Now the weather is fine. I want to get lost. I want to go to the hills. You see the place I had gone up to the hills. I won't go there now. I can track the route. I have to get a shortcut. This is the shortcut I'm using. It's not really a shortcut, but I think, look at the hills. Look at the ridges. You see people living over there. People living up there. Look. Look. Quite interesting. Imagine I'm going to pass through this thick bush all alone. I hope I won't meet with the civil cats. Civil cats are like cheetahs. They are normally on top of the tree. Where am I passing now? No. Let me get the right track. Let me follow the right route. I won't pass there. These zones are going to finish my hands and my clothes. Let me pass here. I think this is the right route to pass. I don't want to get lost this time. I got so tired. I walked with 1 hour. Now I don't want to try it again. Yeah, this is the right place to follow. So I'm going to follow this route. I walk slowly. I'm not in a hurry. At least I've dropped the beans. What is happening? Something is choking me. I need to drink some water. So my people walk along with me. I see whether those people have finished demolishing the apiary. Welcome back to my video. It is already too late. I'm back to the site where the apiary is. We did not manage to finish it. You can see things are halfway done. Time is up. It is too late and we haven't even taken lunch. So we just have to go and then we can continue tomorrow. Look at the chain link. Look at the posts. Look. So we are halfway done. We will continue tomorrow. These are the mabatis which are there. So we need to go home. Bye-bye. Please remember to like, follow, share, and subscribe. Warrior woman of Masairad, Central Kajiado, East Africa. So, and keep on watching my videos and wait for more videos to come. You see how Masairad is. Totally dry, but very productive. Bye-bye for now.